Hello ladies and gentlemen, it is Underworld Blaze, and today's video I just want to talk about my grave shift summer job. A summer job where I work grave shifts, because honestly it's been a pretty cool experience, and coming to this job I really just wanted to work the grave shift because I figured it'd be an easy job and it'd be something new, and I like to stay up late, and I was like I might as well get paid to stay up extra late, and then win-win situation. Essentially it's like a 24/7 healthcare clinic, if that makes sense. So there's clients that live at the clinic and their staff there 24/7 to help them. Yeah, so basically in super lame terms, I just go over, hang out with them, make sure they're taking their meds, have a grand time, and yeah, it's pretty chill. Like during day shifts we hang out and do whatever the clients want. Like if we want to play video games, we play video games, and if they want to sleep, then we're chill to just stay on our phones. And yeah, honestly, all around is a pretty cool job. Unless the clients like shit all over the floor, then that's pretty lame because then you have to clean it up and shit. But like aside from like the unfortunate events that only occasionally happen, the typical job is pretty easy and pretty nice. But now, while you all clicked on the video, the actual grave shifts, I'm going to talk about that now. So starting out this job 5 weeks ago, at the start of summer, I went up to the manager and I was like, I'm a university student. I got no plans for this summer. I'm completely free. I'll be at work whenever you want, however long you want. I'm ready to work. That's essentially what I told him, and that's true because like I want the money and it's a pretty cool job and I really like it. Yeah, so I was like, I will be here whenever you want. So with that being said, the typical hours for a grave would be 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. So it's a 12-hour shift, and yes, that may sound very challenging. However, like I said, this job is pretty relaxed. So it's like you don't necessarily even get breaks, but like you are just kind of constantly on break until you're needed. Like all the clients are in bed and sleeping, then I can just like stay in the living room and be watching TV and just be available in case anyone needs medication or wakes up and needs help going back to bed or whatever, right? The biggest thing about these grave shifts was just staying awake. Like that's the hardest thing about the job, is just staying awake and not falling asleep. So, but with that being said, these first 3 weeks that I was at the job, my manager was like, oh yeah, so along with doing the graves, would you be cool to come in during the days? And I'm all optimistic and like, oh yeah, sure, I can make it work. I can just take some naps in between shifts. Brother man, I was so wrong about that. Like, holy, I was like, as long as I get sleep, then I'm all good. So I would go to work at 8 p.m. and then stay at work all the way till 8 a.m. Come home, go back to work at 2 p.m. So I get off at 8 a.m., go back to work at 2 p.m. I get off the shift at 4 p.m. So it's like a 2-hour midday shift. At 4 p.m. I come home, get a sleep for like 2.5 hours, maybe 3 hours if I'm lucky. Go back to work at 8 p.m. and then stay all the way there till 8 a.m. Brother, I did this for a few days in a row, and when I tell you I was cooked after this, bro, I felt like a dead corpse walking around, bro. Like the whole time at that shift, bro, like those grave shifts, I started watching horror movies because I didn't want to fall asleep, bro. Like, on God, I never watch horror shows, bro, and I was like, there's no way, I need to stay awake, because I was like, yeah, so that was pretty crazy. I would definitely say working grave shifts and day shifts is a hell nah for me. Right now, after being there for 5 weeks and now I'm only doing grave shifts and it's more consistent, it is pretty easy to like be in the right schedule. My sleep is very consistent. I go to bed at 10 a.m. and I wake up at 6 p.m. It's just like a normal night's rest where you go to sleep at 10 p.m., wake up at 6 a.m., except it's switched, so I'm sleeping midday instead of at nighttime. And honestly, I work full time, so with the 12-hour shifts, I only go to work for 3 days of the week. I get 36 hours, and then the other 4 days of the week, I'm just free. So I've been spending my time making YouTube videos. It's currently 4 a.m., and I know I'm trying to be a little bit more energetic in this video because my other videos I said I sound like a dead sock, so hopefully this one's a little bit better. And one other thing I've been trying to get better at is like packing my own lunches and taking snacks to work instead of just going to the gas station, because low-key the first 3 or 4 weeks that I was at work I was like surviving on gas station food, and then after I got my paychecks I looked at my banking and did some of my finance stuff, put it all in like an Excel sheet and stuff, and I was like, holy shit, I just spent like $120 at the gas station for snacks. So not doing that this time around anymore, which is pretty good. I've been making like chicken sandwiches and chicken salad. I definitely don't want to be working a grave shift job for the rest of my life, but I do think for one summer it's been pretty fun and a pretty chill job. Like I literally get paid okay money to just watch movies all night long, which has been super sweet. I watched a shit ton of movies, and it's super great because like I have it so long. It's like 12 hours is long enough for like actually like sit back and relax. And yeah, hopefully that was a cool video. Trying to hit 500 subs by the end of the summer, so like and subscribe. Yeah, more content coming.